awake in the middle of the night. The room is exactly as you left it, yet the air feels colder than it should. A voice calls your name, but it is not your voice. You turn. No one is there. Don't worry, you are not alone. From Morocco to Iraq, from Yemen to Turkey, millions have lived this same moment. They say it is not imagination, it is the Djinn. But what are they, really? In every culture, there are tales whispered in the dark, of shadows that watch, curses unseen, and beings that walk beside us unnoticed. This is Dark Folklore, where forgotten myths and timeless legends are brought back to life. Tonight, we unravel one of the oldest and most dangerous stories still alive today. The Djinn. Where they came from, where they live, and why their presence has never truly left us. Legends say the Djinn were created from smokeless fire, heat without flame, in a realm we cannot see. They are shapeshifters, a fox, a black dog, a serpent, or even the familiar face of someone you know. They move faster than humans, stronger than beasts, and most terrifying of all, they can slip inside your body, twist your thoughts, and speak with your own voice. Where do they dwell? In ruins and abandoned palaces, in cemeteries and forgotten valleys, in bathrooms, the most private place, where water, shadows and thresholds meet, and in deserts, where cries vanish and footprints disappear. With these traits come folk rules that must not be broken. Never whistle after dark. Never pour hot water onto the ground without a prayer. Never call out names you should not. Always recite a verse before entering the bathroom. But how did this chilling idea take root so deeply in daily life? Before the mosque and the holy book, the desert itself spoke. Winds that carried whispers, lights flickering over dunes, shepherds vanishing without a trace. Tribes would say, the Djinn took him. Poets were believed to have a companion spirit, a Djinn who whispered verses at night, so the poet's words carried otherworldly power. With Islam, the stories did not vanish. They sharpened. The Qur'an named the Djinn, describing them as beings of smokeless fire, gifted with reason and free will. They are not angels, not devils, not ghosts, but a parallel creation, living beside us, unseen. Some believed, others rebelled. The enduring truth was simple. They are here. And if they are here, do they reveal themselves? Yemen, the lover Djinn. A spirit falls in love with a young woman. He follows her everywhere, appearing in her dreams, jealous of any man who comes close. Some families refuse marriage altogether, fearing the wrath of the hidden husband. Morocco. the sacred springs of the Atlas. Whispered rules say, do not shout, spit, or wash clothes with soap in these waters. Those who break the rules vanish. Villagers claim invisible hands drag them beneath. At dawn, only footprints remain, ending at the water's edge. Egypt, the Nadaha. In the Nile mist, a woman's voice calls your name, sometimes sounding like your mother. You walk forward, smiling, as though you know the way. Then the river closes over you. Many are pulled from the water, wearing an eerie calm, as if they went willingly. Turkey. The bathroom mirror. Look too long at night, and you may see a face behind you that does not vanish when you blink. Similar spirits haunt Japanese schools, asking fatal questions from the stalls. These are not bedtime stories. They are survival rules. But is this fear unique to Arabia? Or does the entire world wear the same mask under different names? Japan. The yokai, shape-shifting spirits that punish carelessness. Celtic Europe. The fae, stealing children, leaving behind pale, silent changelings. Latin America. La Llorona. The weeping woman by the river, luring children to their deaths. Even the Western fairy, who grants wishes, was once a trickster, offering gifts with deadly prices. Different names, same pattern. Invisible powers that tempt, test, and punish those who cross the line. If the pattern is so global, what makes it survive across centuries? Folklore does not describe Djinn as fleeting ghosts. They live full lives, eating, drinking, marrying. Some build entire cities underground, or in unseen layers of reality. Stories speak of a Friday market of the Djinn, where memories, oaths, and even souls are bought and sold. Sometimes they do nothing but watch, sitting with us, listening when we speak of them, moving only when their names are spoken. The most terrifying thought is not that they are dead, but that they are alive and near. In many villages, people still believe in Djinn possession. The ritual is known: recitations, holy verses, and prayers. Sometimes the afflicted grows calm, then speaks in a voice not their own. Families whisper that the Djinn negotiates. I will leave if you leave this house. Doctors diagnose epilepsy, sleep paralysis, or mental illness. But between the clinic and the holy text, one sentence remains: something unseen is here. Psychologists call it projection. We fear the shadow, so we give it a name and a face. Sociologists call it folklore, stories designed to keep people safe. Don't wander alone. Don't mock sacred places. Don't answer voices in the dark. Believers call it truth, a creation that came before us, still walking among us. And modern science, it speaks of dark matter we cannot see but feel, of multiverses we cannot touch but suspect exist. No one says Djinn equals dark matter, but the idea we need is simple. The unseen can shape our lives. Why does this story refuse to die? Because it explains what reason cannot. A sudden illness, a voice in the night, a small misstep at the river that becomes tragedy because it adapts. Today, its stage is not just deserts and ruins, but abandoned hospitals, empty schools, even the glitch on a trembling phone camera. Some call it lens flare, others whisper the Djinn. Folklore does not die when cities grow. It evolves to haunt our new fears. Three truths remain: a universal pattern, many names, one forbidden boundary. A parallel creation, not angels, not demons, but a people with choice, a social function, stories that keep us alive through unwritten rules. But the greater question is this: how can cultures oceans apart, Arabs, Japanese, Celts, draw the same maps of darkness? Is it coincidence, or fragments of one hidden truth? Are the Djinn only a myth, or are they closer than we dare imagine, walking beside us now? These stories live only if we keep them alive. Subscribe to Dark Folklore and join us as we open a new door into the shadows every week. Because the beasts of the old world are not dead. They are only waiting for us to look away.